Hi, I'm Sheilaa Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. And this week, though very few things are happening, a lot's happening with those few things. Let's start with solar flares. Now, solar flare is pretty intense. It's kind of like the sun belching. And when the sun belches, this flare of energy, of fire, goes out and affects all of us. It affects us electronically, and it's been wild and crazy. And it's like an extended Mercury retrograde, only crazier. And the solar flare affects us physically, mentally, and emotionally, and also spiritually. It really just does a number on us. So a really good thing to do to keep yourself calm, to keep everything at an even keel, is to use lavender oil. Lavender oil is excellent for calming you. So dab a little behind your ears, dab a little over your throat so that your communication is clear, a little over your heart, maybe your pulse points, your wrist pulse points. Just keep yourself grounded in that way. It's really important because the solar flares, even when they end, which should be supposedly in a few days, the effects will last for quite a while afterwards. So on to the happenings this week astrologically. The planet Uranus, which is the planet of uncontrollable, unpredictable, wow, did that just happen? That planet figures a lot into what happens this week. And actually, that planet takes us back to the solar flares. Something unusual is happening, something unusual that we have no control over, and we have to really ground ourselves and trust and move in a direction that supports us and where we are in the moment. Meaning, what you have to do, and I've written it down so that I don't forget to tell you, is this today, and when I say today, or I mention a day, I actually also mean that a few days before and a few days after. So today is the pinnacle, but that means for the next few days. And since everything this week is very connected, for the rest of the week, everything that I tell you is going to be for the rest of the week. So today, the sun, the life force planet, is together with or conjunct the planet Uranus. And the planet Uranus is the planet of anything can and will happen. And so what you've got to do is you've got to understand that with the sun having anything to do with Uranus, there's life-changing potential here. What you want is you want to use the word potential to your advantage. So with this life-changing potential, you can decide that you're going to do things your way, you're going to do things differently, and you're going to take a chance on you, that you're going to let what works for you be what dictates how you operate, as opposed to scattering your energy in other ways. With the sun conjunct Uranus, we can feel a heightened nervous energy or a hopeful anticipation. Those are the two. If you find that you're feeling nervous, lavender oil, calm yourself down, check your breathing, steady your breathing. It's really important not to get distracted by all of the crazy vibes in the world, and to understand that as long as you stay centered and grounded, you're going to be fine. With Uranus, the whole idea of freedom, feeling free to do what you want and need to do is very important. And you're really going to want that. Honor that, please. It's important. On Wednesday, the planet Mercury, the planet that rules communication, roadways, how we communicate with each other, how we talk to each other, that will enter the sign Taurus. So it leaves fiery Aries and it goes into more methodical Taurus. So this is a good time to deal with the practical. This is a good time to trust that you need to be aware that you can be inflexible with Mercury and Taurus, but that you are going to check in on yourself. And if you find yourself being inflexible, you are going to take a deep breath and understand that letting go of that great opinion of yours is not a dire thing. So your great opinion might be great, but it's probably not working now. Be flexible, open up to new things. It's really important. Also, Taurus rules many things. This is great for writing because Taurus rules memory banks. It's also great for money. So think in terms of profit and think in terms of using your time, your energy, your efforts, and your money to your advantage. On Friday, Mercury, our friend Mercury again, communication, roadways, conduits, how we speak with one another. Mercury is square, making an abrasive aspect to the planet Pluto. Pluto is a big planet. Pluto and Mercury together are uncomfortable bedfellows. When I say that, I mean that Pluto and Mercury sometimes you can be argumentative. Other people can be argumentative with you. You can walk into situations where you definitely know what's going on, and you may be right, but the other person feels the same way. So we wind up doing this. This is not a good thing, especially with Mercury square Pluto. Pluto is atomic, explosive, and you can say something that just blows up. So you have to acknowledge that speaking your mind and searching for your truth are important. You also have to acknowledge that speaking your mind and searching for your truth is a personal perspective. Other people are doing the same thing. Let's go back to being flexible. Let's go back to being open. Or, how's this? Never mind what they're saying. Don't take it personally. Keep walking. What you want to do is avoid confrontation because with Mercury square Pluto, it's ripe for confrontation. Be aware that some people may be especially blunt, which could lead to confrontations and power struggles. And it's really important for you to keep an open mind and to not take things personally. And on Saturday, we have two major aspects. We have the planet Venus. Venus is relationships. Venus is women. Venus healing, money. Venus is balance and harmony. Together with the planet Uranus. So we've seen Uranus before. It's that uncontrollable, unpredictable planet. And we also have the sun, our life force, our heart center, together or conjunct with the planet Jupiter, the planet of expansion, the planet of luck, the planet of benevolence. We have a lot going on Saturday. And as I said before, it's not just Saturday that it's going on. It's a few days before and it's a few days after. So what do Venus conjunct Uranus and Sun conjunct Jupiter promise us? Things that are in capital letters different, strange, weird, unique, things like that have a big appeal at this time. Be careful if a desire for new people and new experiences influence your choices. And by the way, new thoughts, new experiences, new people, be careful. Make sure that you're choosing wisely for yourself. Your best accessory right now, especially with Venus conjunct Uranus and Sun conjunct Jupiter, your best accessory is a wise, grounded friend who will tell you what's really so. So it is important for you to listen to that wise, grounded friend. So this is going to be an exciting week. It's going to be a wild week in many ways. Try not to let the wildness of the week push you over the edge at any point. Allow that wonderful, unique, wild energy to take you into new places, to say, I could do that, or I'm going to do that, or that would be interesting or exciting. And be flexible, and don't take it personally. Bye.